Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today it's an easy recipe. I'm going to show you how to make pecan bags. This doesn't require much work. Let's get started. So here are pecans. We're going to start by measuring 1.5 cups of pecan. I'm going to pre-soak this. The benefit of soaking your nuts and seeds is basically to help the body absorb some of those important nutrients. So I'm soaking this overnight. And this is the next morning. Look at the color of that water. Strain this out into a sieve just to let it dry. And just let all that water drip out for a while. Once that is dry, chop this up into smaller pieces. Chopping them smaller will help it stick better to the graham crackers. Here are our pecans all chopped up. Place that in a bowl. Set your stove top to low and place in 2 sticks of butter. You can see my butter is already starting to melt there. Once the butter is completely melted, add in 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. You can use any type of sugar you want. I'm using brown cane sugar. Stir that to mix it. It's going to thicken up and come together nicely. These are graham crackers and I chose this brand because it doesn't have a lot of the junk natural flavors and ingredients. Open that up and get the sleeves out. I've laid some parchment paper on our baking tray and I'm just rubbing it with the empty butter wrapper that has butter on it. Yeah, our graham crackers all laid out on the cookie shape. You want to lay this out as nicely as you can without any space in between as much as is possible. I just broke up some to put along the edge like that to close it up in that manner. And we're checking on our caramelized sugar. You can see how thick this has gotten. This is the consistency you are looking for, and we're just going to add the pecans right now and just stir to gently incorporate that into this caramelized sugar. Turn off your heat and add in 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Again, you want to gently mix that in. Pour it on our crackers. Lay this out and use your spatula to spread it out. I also wanted to add I used salted butter for this. If you use regular butter, you could add in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt while your butter is in the pan on your stove top. This is how it's looking. You can see our edge pieces right there. I tried to spread this out as much as was possible, and I'm just adding some chocolate chips on half of the pan. So I just eyeballed this and I did not measure the chocolate chips. I just added it to my heart's content. For the other half, I decided to add some pumpkin seeds. This is completely optional. You can decorate this however you want. It's a very versatile recipe and it's up to you to decorate with your choice of toppings. I'm using the spatula to just press those seeds gently into the caramelized sugar. And look how beautiful this is looking. Isn't it beautiful? Our oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We are going to put this in the middle rack and bake that for 15 minutes until the top is bubbling. Always remember to set your timer so you do not forget, because it's easy to get started on something else and forget. It's ready. Look how this is looking. This is a really yummy treat. Very simple, very easy, and you can lay it out and take it to your festive occasions, your hangouts, your meetups, the holidays. It's a really easy recipe. I'm going to be using a bench scraper to cut this up. You can use a knife, whatever tool you have in your toolkit. want it to be completely cool before you start your cutting process. Cut into that really well, how you want it, the sizes that you desire for this to be. If you don't want to eat too much, you can cut it in thinner slices. And that's it, your pecan back is ready. This is how it's looking once you've cut your pieces. Look how beautiful this is. Look at those toppings, the nut and the chocolate and the pumpkin seeds. Remember, you can top it however you want. I stored this in a glass container to put it in my fridge. See how bossy the topping looks. Oh, this is yummy, and I'm telling you that people will come and ask you for more. They will come and ask you for more, huh? So this is an easy recipe to put in your recipe card. I hope you give it a try and let me know down below how you found it. Have a wonderful day. Bye.